Hey ho, Pops here. After service on a Friday night. Have a cast iron pan, obviously. Doesn't look too great, you know, sort of partially seasoned. Things are kind of flaking off there. It's getting all flaky on me. Look at here. There's a good cast iron skillet underneath here. So I thought I would show you a little bit how I season cast iron. First thing we're going to have to do is take a wire wheel and get all this crud off here. So it's looking good on the outside and the inside. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to the shop. As you see, I've got wire wheel here. I've got the old cast iron pan up on the bench. You can see there's a lot of flaking off carbonized crud. And the inside doesn't look that great either. It's like there's some flaking off. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube about how to properly season your cast iron and why you would get, things like flaking such as this. So you can check those out. But really, it's just a lot of fat in there. It's just too much for it to adhere properly to the base metal. So we're gonna clean this stuff off, spray carbonized crud over in that general direction, and then we'll be able to start with a nice clean bare metal surface and start the process of reseasoning this old girl. Stay tuned. Okay, so you see the wire wheel gave up on this, but we still have a little more to do. There's some oxidation underneath all this caked on stuff, but we're making progress. We'll pick up another wire wheel tomorrow and pick up this fight where we left off. Stay tuned. And just like that. And just like that. And just like that. It is tomorrow. It is a new day. New wire wheel. And we're going to see what we can do to get this nice old cast iron pan up and running again. Get all the flaking off there, get it properly seasoned, and we'll even put a little smoke on it, who knows. Stay tuned. I'm going to take this inside and wash it off with some regular detergent to get the oil out of here before I try and run the wire wheel over that. I don't know, I really don't want to use brake cleaner in my cast iron frying pan, you know. And here's the cleaned up version. No more of the flaking stuff. The wire wheel took that all off. Got her all cleaned up. There was a little bit of oxidation underneath some of that stuff, so it was probably a good thing that we did this. Those are really the only markings on it. Other than you can see some tool marks, probably when they broke it out of the mold. There were some sharp spots the manufacturer needed to knock down. Just gonna put a little bit of hog fat on this, stick it on the pit and get the re-curing process, or I'm sorry, the re-seasoning process going. We're gonna leave this cast iron pot on here as the fire dies down kind of naturally, just to continue seasoning and get a little bit of smoke, which in my world is never a bad thing. And last thing to do is heat that oil up to the smoke point.